The world is watching as Ukraine proves that a new weapon is changing the rules of modern warfare. It's not a fighter jet or a tank, but a machine so small and so inexpensive that it's hard to believe it could take down multi-million-dollar military assets, drones. They've gone from simple reconnaissance tools to the dominant force on the battlefield, capable of devastating attacks with precision, speed, and at a fraction of the cost of traditional weaponry. In the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, drones have redefined what it means to wage war, shifting the power dynamic in ways few could have predicted. And as the conflict rages on, one thing is clear: drones are the game changers of the 21st century. In the early days of the Russia-Ukraine war, conventional weaponry, tanks, artillery, and fighter jets dominated the front lines. Russia, with its massive military infrastructure and superior numbers, initially seemed poised to overwhelm Ukraine. But Ukraine had something Russia couldn't predict: cheap, effective drones. These unmanned aerial vehicles, once the stuff of hobbyists and researchers, rapidly became Ukraine's weapon of choice, turning the tide in ways that no one expected. What started as a tool for reconnaissance quickly evolved into an essential component of Ukraine's defense strategy. While drones had already proven useful in military operations, the scale and ingenuity with which Ukraine employed them have set a new precedent. These drones, often no bigger than a small suitcase, have been equipped with everything from cameras to explosives, allowing them to conduct reconnaissance, deliver precision strikes, and even swarm enemy positions. What made them even more dangerous was their cost. Drones that cost anywhere from a few $100s to a few thousand can now destroy military assets worth millions. In many cases, drones were able to cripple Russia's military infrastructure while costing Ukraine far less than conventional weaponry. One of the most notable examples of Ukraine's use of drones came on June 1st, 2025, when the Ukrainian military launched what would later be dubbed Operation Spider's Web. In a stunning display of tactical brilliance, Ukraine used 117 drones to strike deep into Russian territory, targeting air bases located hundreds of miles from Ukraine's border. The strikes caused massive damage, destroying 41 Russian planes, including bombers capable of launching strategic cruise missiles, with losses estimated to be over $7 billion. The attack was not only a major military victory, but a stark reminder that the future of warfare lies in the skies, and it's controlled by drones. The drones used in Operation Spider's Web were not advanced military aircraft, but low-cost, commercially available drones that had been modified for combat. Some of them were FPV, first-person view drones, small, agile machines designed for suicide missions. These drones are equipped with cameras that allow operators to control them from a distance, seeing what the drone sees in real time. This makes them ideal for targeting specific points with deadly accuracy. Ukraine's use of these FPV drones was particularly effective because they were cheap to produce and could be used in large numbers, overwhelming Russian defenses and striking vital infrastructure. What made the attack even more remarkable was the way it was carried out. The drones were smuggled deep into Russia in the back of trucks, hidden from view and bypassing Russia's air defense systems. Once the trucks arrived at their designated locations, the drones were deployed remotely, flying out and launching their attacks. The entire operation was a masterclass in stealth, deception, and the creative use of technology. By using low-cost drones in such an unconventional way, Ukraine was able to strike deep into Russian territory, damaging aircraft worth billions of dollars, all while minimizing their own losses. This type of warfare represents a new age of conflict, where traditional military might can be upended by innovative tactics and low-cost technology. The success of Operation Spider's Web also highlights the growing importance of drones in modern warfare. For Ukraine, the drones were not just a tool, they were a force multiplier, allowing them to stand toe-to-toe with one of the world's largest military powers. In many ways, drones have leveled the playing field, enabling smaller, less resource-rich nations to take on larger, more powerful adversaries. At the heart of Ukraine's drone strategy is the Bayraktar TB2, a Turkish-made drone that has become one of the most iconic weapons of the war. The Bayraktar TB2 is a medium-altitude, long-endurance UAV that can carry precision-guided munitions. It has been used extensively by Ukrainian forces to target Russian tanks, artillery, and other military assets. The drone's ability to operate at long ranges and deliver precise strikes has made it an invaluable asset on the battlefield. What makes the Bayraktar TB2 particularly significant is its cost-effectiveness. While conventional fighter jets or missiles might cost millions of dollars, the Bayraktar TB2 can be produced for a fraction of that price. Yet it has proven just as capable at taking out high-value targets. What Ukraine has done with drones is nothing short of revolutionary. Instead of relying on expensive, high-tech weaponry, Ukraine has embraced the concept of doing more with less. They've used commercially available drones and modified them to serve military purposes, allowing them to carry out operations that would have otherwise been impossible with traditional military assets. For example, FPV drones, some of the cheapest models available, have been modified to carry explosives and used to carry out suicide missions. These small, disposable drones may not have the long range or heavy payload of a missile, but they have proven deadly in close-range strikes, with some targeting Russian tanks, personnel, and artillery positions with astonishing accuracy. The success of these drones in the war has highlighted a new trend in military technology: the shift away from expensive, complex systems towards more agile, cost-effective solutions. In the past, countries with large, advanced militaries like Russia or the United States would have an overwhelming advantage. But as drones become more sophisticated and more accessible, that advantage is slowly eroding. Drones are no longer just a tool for surveillance or reconnaissance. They are weapons that can cripple entire military infrastructures, all while remaining within the reach of countries with limited resources. In addition to their cost-effectiveness, drones also offer a unique level of flexibility on the battlefield. The use of drone swarms, groups of drones working together to overwhelm enemy defenses, has become a common tactic in the war. These swarms can carry out attacks with devastating efficiency, overwhelming defenses, and targeting specific vulnerabilities in enemy positions. The ability to launch large numbers of drones at once increases the chances of a successful strike, even if some of the drones are lost in the process. Another factor contributing to the rise of drones in modern warfare is their increasing autonomy. As drone technology has advanced, so too has their ability to operate without human intervention. Drones equipped with artificial intelligence, AI, are now capable of navigating complex environments, identifying targets, and making decisions without direct input from operators. In the case of Ukraine's operations, drones have been programmed to target specific weak points on Russian aircraft, allowing them to deliver pinpoint strikes even when communication signals are temporarily lost. The use of AI in drones opens up new possibilities for military operations, as it allows for more precise and efficient attacks. The growing prominence of drones in warfare has also raised questions about the future of military defense systems. Traditional air defenses, such as anti-aircraft missiles, are expensive and not always effective against smaller, more agile drones. To counter this new threat, NATO has been investing in technologies designed specifically to target and neutralize drones. These counter-drone systems include radar systems, jamming technologies, and even specialized drones designed to intercept and destroy enemy UAVs. As drones continue to evolve, so too must the strategies used to defend against them. If you found this breakdown of drone warfare in Ukraine fascinating, make sure to leave a comment below Hit the like button and subscribe for more videos on the cutting-edge technologies reshaping the future of warfare.